apologize for the interruption there in the video. But we were talking about 3-on-3 basketball. And so again, half-court game, buddies that are on this team, you're on the sidelines just as the modified 10 teams were, just cheering your athletes on. Athletes are playing independently. The thing is with them that it's a half-court game, so they have to come back past half-court before they can bring the ball forward again when the opposing team takes possession of the ball. So the athletes know that the officials will run the game. You as the buddies, all you need to do is cheer them on and be supportive. The next level of game is going to be dribble and shoot. For dribble and shoot, we've got the Bellry Starfish, the Hazelwood West Cougars, Hazelwood West Panthers, Hazelwood West Tigers, Hazelwood West Wolves, Kirkwood Slammers, Lafayette Lions, Lusher Lightning, and Lusher Lynx. If you are on a dribble and shoot team, as the buddy, you will kind of have to play it by ear to see how your athlete does and how much support and help they need. With the dribble and shoot game, we will have a basket, and we will have Team A and Team B lined up parallel to each other underneath the basket. The officials will tell them to go. The first player on each team will dribble the ball down to the end of the court, take a shot at the basket, or else they'll dribble around a cone. It depends on how much space there is on the court. Then they'll come back, they'll take a shot at the basket, they'll get their rebound, and they'll pass the ball to the next player in line. They will then go to the back of the line, and the second athlete will then take the ball and dribble down the court, shoot, get their rebound, dribble back, shoot, get their rebound, pass to the next player in line. They will continue this for the 20 minutes duration of the game. As the buddy, you may need to assist your athlete in helping them to dribble the ball. Some of them may need like some hand-over-hand assistance to, okay, hey, let's go, Johnny, dribble the ball. Others, you may need to just kind of walk in front of Johnny down the court to get him to walk down to the opposite end. Maybe you stand down at the other end of the court and you call for Johnny, come on, Johnny, dribble the ball, dribble the ball. And then to tell him, give him those verbal directions. Okay, shoot, you got to shoot at the basket. When he's dribbling, if the ball happens to hit his foot and roll away, Johnny may go run and get it. Johnny may also just stand there and look at the ball, and that's where we look to the buddy for you guys to run and get it, bring it back to Johnny, and kind of encourage him to keep going. So again, there's various levels of independence in this game, and you really just have to see how much help and support that your athlete is going to need. You may be able to just stand right at the beginning, at the start line, and cheer for him, and he'll go down, shoot, and come back on his own. Others of you are going to need to walk hand in hand down there with the athlete, helping them dribble the ball, throw the ball, shoot the ball. So, again, just kind of play it by ear and see how that goes. That's dribble and shoot. Next is going to be individual skills. This is about our lowest level of play for our athletes. And these guys are going to need a lot of hand-over-hand assistance from you guys. So that's the Bellry Vultures, Hazelwood West Cheetahs, Hazelwood West Lions, Hazelwood West Wolves, Kirkwood Hammers, Lambert Airport Dancers, Lee Hamilton Big Shots, Lee Hamilton Eagles, Northview Blue Jays, Northview Buccaneers, and Northview Hawkeyes. You guys are only going to have one game time for the entire day. Typically, these are lower motor athletes that need a lot more assistance. Typically, they take longer for lunchtime and for feeding. They may have, some of them may be tube fed. Some of them may just need to have their food cut up in small pieces and their teachers might need to feed them. Whatever it might be, they typically take longer. Sometimes they need extra time for toileting and using the restroom, and the teachers, again, will assist them with that. That's not your responsibility, but they only have one game time during the day. When you go to your station, you will go and check in with the official. There will be one official there checking everybody in. So be sure that your team goes and checks in. You'll get a score sheet from the person checking you in. They will then tell you which station to start at. Individual skills will have 3 separate stations set up. So you will get your score sheet. You'll go to the station they told you to start at. The officials there running that station will instruct you as to what you need to do. They'll give you a score on your score sheet, and then you'll move to the second station. You'll complete all 3 stations, and then you'll turn your score sheet into the awards table. That'll be right there at that same court. The official there will take all the score sheets and then hand out the ribbons immediately following the event. So you do not want to leave your court until you receive your ribbon for your athlete based on how they did. Then the rest of the day you guys have to go and do lunch and to do the Victory Village and things like that. So again, as a buddy to the individual skills, you're going to be very hand over hand helping them with their activities, making sure they check in at the right place, taking them by the hand probably to the first station, making sure they are where they need to be at all times during this event. Again, if they need help dribbling, you can help them. They might need help throwing, where you can kind of demonstrate and show them that, but they're going to need some assistance. All right, and then our last level of athletes, let's go down, and that's going to be our young athletes. These are athletes that are under 8 years of age. So according to Special Olympics Missouri guidelines, and for that Special Olympics International follows this as well, if an athlete is under 8 years old, they cannot compete for placement. So what we do is we set up a little clinic so that we can teach them the skills that they're going to need. So when they turn 8, they're going to be ready to play a game of basketball. So the young athletes are going to be the Belle Reeve Cubs, the Belle Reeve Foxes, the Belle Reeve Wolves, the Lee Hamilton Groovy Buttons, the Lusher Stars, and the Pershing Stars. You guys, again, when you go to your first game time, they're going to be working on skills. So they'll probably have a few little stations set up on your court. And they're going to do a passing station in which you might be playing pass with your athlete with a ball. You might be working on bounce passes, chest passes, whatever that is. You'll have an official there kind of giving you guidance and telling you what to do. Then they'll move to the next station, and that might be shooting. And so you're just helping your athlete, demonstrating how to shoot the basketball, maybe hand over hand, assisting them so they have the right technique on how to throw the ball, helping them to get their rebounds, things like that. The next station they'll go to is going to be a dribbling station. Again, you may need to model the behavior. You may need to demonstrate how to dribble for them, get them to follow you, whatever it might be. But again, give whatever assistance you need to. That's going to take about 30 minutes. You'll get through those 3 stations on your court. Then you'll go do Victory Village, do lunch. You come back for your second game time, and now they're going to play a little mock game. So they're not going to be keeping track of points, but they're going to give them a feel of what it's like to play a game of basketball. So again, only 5-on-5. If there's more than 5 on a team, the coach will sub them in and out. It's not going to be real competitive. We just want them to get a feel of Team A playing Team B and what an actual game is like. At the end of that, all athletes will receive a young athlete ribbon. So again, on all levels of play, when your team is finished, everybody will receive a ribbon. That being said, that's athletes will receive ribbons. Partners and buddies, you guys do not receive ribbons unless you are on those unified teams. So if you were on the unified team where you're an actual athlete on the field or on the court with the athlete, then you will receive a ribbon as well. Everybody else, it'll just be athletes that are receiving ribbons. Again, I just want to remind you guys are role models for our athletes for the day, so please expect appropriate behavior from the athletes. If they're not demonstrating it, please make sure you let one of the teachers know. Come and find one of us, the event staff. We can help you guys. We just want to make sure that you guys have a positive experience, have a good time, and that the athletes have a good time. I'm going to have a short video shown that's going to give you guys some tips on how to be a good buddy and what to expect, and like 10 responsibilities for you guys as buddies for the day. Again, I apologize I couldn't be there in person with you guys today. I hope this information was helpful for you, and I look forward to seeing you guys next Thursday. And again, I'll give you a quick overview next Thursday when we get together before the athletes arrive. If you do have questions, of course, your counselors are available. They should all be able to answer any questions you guys have. So enjoy the short video, and I look forward to seeing you guys on Thursday.